What is up, guys? I'm Welsh Boyo, and today is a video mainly about Gotham. I know I've been away for a while. I've had, first my uni work went missing, so I kind of had to go chase that up. And then when I found it, the teachers would mark it, so I kind of had to follow that up. And then I've had family members ill. I've had myself ill. I was taken into hospital for one night. So it's been a bit of a jumble moment the past few months, so I'm sorry I've been away, but I am back. I have No Man's Sky ready to be recorded. I'm not going to do a full series because it's not a game you can do just a walkthrough on, but I can do a few videos on it. Sadly, I was going to do the new Final Fantasy, but it's been pushed back to November, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that one. But yeah, Gotham. Why am I saying about Gotham just randomly? It's because within the next couple of weeks, we have literally a month on, did you say Wednesday? Friday. A month Friday, season 3 will be dropped, and I cannot wait. The reason I'm talking about Gotham is because I've been ill and I came out of hospital 2 weeks ago. I was in overnight and I got told to rest, so I was like, right, what am I going to do? Lucky enough, Netflix, those beautiful red gods, had blessed the channel with Gotham season 1 and 2, so I could catch up. So all I've been doing is watching them two, and I got through the last one last night. I've had a few theories running about my head, and yes, I am wearing a Joker t-shirt just to mark the occasion. Season 1 was very, very good. It kind of like lured you into each character, what they were doing, what they were doing by the end of it, and it had a few twists in it, like Fish being killed off, and then you find out she's really in some camp, and then her getting out of that one island she was being kept in. It was like basically like a beauty spa for different people, but they were harvesting organs. That was weird. That was just whoa. But yeah. It goes from that to her coming back and taking Gotham. You had Jim going from like the good cop in the beginning to like the dark cop to be like in between. You had Bruce running about. I didn't like Bruce so much in the first series. He was a bit too much of a naggy kid. Alfred's always been one of my favourite. He was incredible throughout there. I'm so hoping they do more with him. But yes, season 1 introduced my favourite character. It is Jerome. Sadly only there for one episode in season 1. Season 2 he came back for the first 3 episodes and then I killed him off. I was like, come on, are you fucking kidding me? But it was good, you know. He's a good character. He kind of lures you in to think, holy... It's like in the beginning you're like, oh, he's a kid who just lost his mum. No, feel for the guy. And then when he sat in that interrogation room and he's laughing about like killing his mum, when he looks down, you're like, oh, he's upset now. You know, we found out who his dad was. His dad ran out on his mum and stuff like that. And then you realise he's not crying. He's laughing. It's like, holy crap, this guy is demonic. This guy is absolutely insane. And then his laugh to go with that is just literally the Joker I've always wanted. I mean, I'm a fan, obviously, of Heath Ledger's Joker, Jack Nicholson. I haven't seen Suicide Squad yet. I know, blasphemy, but I've been ill. So I'm hoping to go see that soon. Very soon, in fact. I mean, a few people have been like, oh, it's up online, but I'd rather pay. No, I'd rather go see it proper. But yeah, I haven't seen Jared Leto's one, but what I've seen and what I've heard is he's good. He's pretty good. So I'm hoping they bring it. Apparently, there isn't much of him in Suicide Squad, so I'm hoping he comes back for the solo Batman movies, what Ben Affleck's doing, because that would be brilliant. And apparently they go in for the entire Arkham series, taking, well, they're not going for it, but you know, they're taking inspiration from it, because the first film apparently is supposed to be locked up in Arkham with the rest of the inmates. In that case, then yes, you are going for the film we've always wanted. In that case, the bloody Arkham Asylum. But yeah, moving back onto Gotham now quickly, because now Jerome's one of them characters you feel got... Personally, I feel he got taken away way too soon. You could have done so much more with that character, and obviously as time goes on, you realise they got the Hugo Strange comes in. Well, Freeze comes into it. Hugo Strange comes into it. Fish dies in the end of season 1, so you're like, okay, what's happening here? She comes back then, obviously, because Hugo Strange has this reanimation stuff. If you've seen this first and second season, you'd understand what I mean. If you haven't, go watch it, because there's going to be spoilers floating about everywhere in this. But yeah, season 2, Bruce weren't such a little bitch. He actually came back and he really fought for his own. Now I would not want to mess with him, especially when him and Alfred go to see Cupcake, and Cupcake starts beating down on Alfred, and Alfred's like, Master Bruce, one of the lessons is, with a big guy, don't try to outstrength him. All you have to do is last longer than the big guy, because if you last longer than him, big muscle takes a lot of power, takes a lot of breathing. He's gonna get tired quickly, and then Alfred turns around and just whoops his ass, and it's like, yes. And then the scene after that, then when you see Bruce using it on the streets against one guy, and he's like saying to him, "Oh, you're a coward," and stuff like that, and he's beating down on Bruce. It's that moment you realise, shit, this kid is slowly turning into Batman. He is essentially, in one of the seasons, going to hit that right age where he's just gonna go off, and you know where he's gone. And the season after, you know he's coming back as Batman. So you can slowly see the transformation from Bruce Wayne, billionaire child, to Batman, the force not to be reckoned with. But while we're on the force not to be reckoned with, back to Jerome. During one scene where Theo Gallivan, the main protagonist, supposed to be in for season 2, because they make his seasons way, like, it's 22 episodes in each season. I think it's 22 anyway. Let me just check that, because I actually have Gotham on right now in the background. Yeah, it just gives me inspiration for it. Yeah, 22 each season. And now I've got to find which one I had on. Crap. I got the very last one on, just to like recap. I'm sorry about this. I'm just gonna have to wipe my nose quickly. So yeah, basically, because I am suffering with a cold at the same time, doesn't really help with chesting. But hold on, Jerome, yeah. They bumped him off, and he was like, right, if you had brought him back, you got Barbara, who's a complete, total psychopath right now. Personally, I think they're trying to turn her into Harley Quinn. Working, but there's a lot of Batman fans who don't like Gotham, and I understand why. I mean, I'm with them on this. They fucked the timeline up, because Harvey Dent and Bruce Wayne are supposed to be the same age all the way through it. They always have been. They're supposed to be friends. No. That type of stuff. Jerome, on the other hand, fits perfect into it, because you don't really know the age of Joker, and having him as a kid is absolutely, well, not a kid, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, is incredible. Know what I mean? It's like, it works. Now, Bruce is 15, Jerome is about 18. It works. It pushes it forward. You're kind of like, holy shit, that's a young Joker. You don't know much about Joker at all anyway, so it's like, oh, okay. Fish Moon, again, Falcone, Maroni, all of them guys fitted perfect into it. You were like, yes, these are the people who eventually Batman's going to fight. Gangs Batman are going to fight. Obviously, you have to like give some leeway, especially Nigma. Nigma was incredible how they rolled him in. He's actually one of my favourites as well, because, well, if you're a Batman fan, you know what's going to happen to him. You know what he's going to become. He started to become it already in season 2. He's slowly turned into the Riddler, and like I said, he's slowly started to do that in season 2. I'm hoping now season 3 is going to come very, very soon, in fact, and I'm hoping to see a lot more of that. I actually have a article by what was posted up yesterday, I think it is, by denofgeek.com, and I don't know how reliable this site is, but it actually seems pretty reliable, because it's literally got everything about what you like, and it's got like by a that is all about season 3. So if you don't want to know anything about season 3, go. I mean, we were hinted at it in season 2, right in the very end. But season 3, Oh yeah, I did say about Theo, didn't I? Theo Galvan supposed to be the big bad protagonist. It just clicked in my head when I looked at this and I read this and I was like, okay, I knew it was something I missed out. Basically, if you watch the scene where Hugo Strange has all the, like, I call them battle tanks because or something like that, because they look like the ones in Star Wars. That's the only reason why. But if you look in the tanks, you see Theo. Apparently down the end is like fish, because you can see like the red streak in her hair. And of course, these people are all dead. So if they're going off dead criminals, Jerome's the obvious one to have in it. And if you look just behind Theo, you can see the back of a guy with ginger hair. Yeah, come on, that's screaming out Jerome. I mean, you bring back Theo. Theo comes back as Azrael. That to me was incredible, because Azrael ain't really a person. It's a well, to be honest, it's a 18th century warrior. I think it's 18th century, could be 17th. I don't know. It's an old warrior, ancient warrior from medieval times, and you know, that was like, holy shit, that's cool, because you know, he's supposed to be related to the Duma lineage, and Azrael is part of the Duma lineage as well. So having Theo be possessed when he's brought back to life by this Azrael thing is pretty cool. You know, it's a really cool way to say, look, Azrael is more of a what do you call it? More of a metaphor, or like more of a inspiration to people than an actual person. That's pretty cool. I got something in my eye. Oh, but when they said that about Jerome, like when Jerome dies in episode 3 of season 2, he's laughing his head. No, he's still smiling when he's dead. That creeped me out. That really creeped me out. When they showed him on the mortuary slab and he was there still smiling, I was like, okay, that's one freaky motherfucker. But it's good, because it shows like he is becoming this, or he was becoming this, or he could possibly, if they were going to now we're bringing people back, like Theo. Fish is back. Fish actually has powers as well. That's really cool. You know, possibly. This article I found, hopefully it's true, because they do say a lot about bringing Jerome back, but they have said that they're going to hint towards him in season 3, not really bring him back until season 4. What is, to me, that's like a fucking dagger from my heart. That is, oh, I can't believe it. But at the same time, I'm glad they bring back one of my favourite characters, because I do love him. I love him so much, because I'm a massive Joker fan, and he's like the Joker I've always wanted, basically. He has the laugh of Mark Hamill, the creepiness of Jack Nicholson, the like criminal mind behind stuff of Heath Ledger, and I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like he got the violence of Jared Leto. So it's like, that one is like incredible, know what I mean? But yes, by here it says, let's start from top. Gotham starts Monday, you know, well, it's on Mondays, 8 to 9. We know that crap. Right, the origin story continues on season 3 of Gotham, and the stakes are higher than ever as supervillains, more ambitious and deprived, are introduced. I don't know if they're deprived, they got superpowers now. And a realignment of alliance shake-up, the fight for power of Gotham City. Because we know, of course, Falcone's back. Whether he's back for good, can't say, but he is back. Season 3 will peel back the curtain on some of the infamous criminal organisations known as the Court of Owls. Right, I'm going to stop there, because a lot of people, if you have actually read the comics, Court of Owls is something they rolled in, and I haven't read it yet. That's the one part I have no idea. I literally, to me, it's, I know it's a big thing, but I don't know about it, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's interesting, because they are rolling in the new age stuff, or the newer stuff of Batman. I don't know if it's newer, but it's come out pretty soon. I know comic did on it anyway. So that's interesting. They're going with more modern stuff than the older stuff. With the Indian Hill escapees on the loose, Jim Gordon must take matters into his own hands as a bounty hunter in Gotham. So he's not being a cop, he's being a bounty hunter. Interesting. He makes his mission to find Hugo Strange, the mastermind behind the horrific Indian Hill experiments, and Fish Moon, one of Strange's subjects. Meanwhile, the GCPD, Harvey Bullock, and Captain Nathaniel Barnes was good because I like him, so they're bringing him back because last time we saw him he was stabbed by Azrael, but we knew he was alive, just critical. Remain a forefront of a fight against crime in a monster-ridden city. Also, Bruce Wayne, with the help of his trusted butler and mentor Alfred, and former Wayne Enterprise employee Lucius Fox, I was getting that one mixed up, discovers there are still more secrets to uncover regarding his parents' murder. So they are still going to play off a plot line of, there's something behind his murder, their murders, because of course in season 2 he actually finds a murderer, holds a gun to his head and is like, look, I have a choice here of life and death. You have to live with, that conscience of killing so many people. It's on your head. And he puts a gun on the table and walks out. And then you hear a gunshot when Jim finds him. And basically, when Jim finds Bruce and he's killed, the guy who actually killed Bruce's parents shot himself, basically. So, yeah, that's a bit interesting. They're going to keep carrying on now they know that he was hired by Hugo Strange. But, yeah, okay, right. As the city sinks deeper into chaos, Gotham will continue to follow the evolving story of the city's most... I can't ever say this song. Malevolent villains. The Penguin. I don't know how... Penguin, yeah, I agree with that. Edward Nygma. And by you, this is what's interesting, because they got Edward Nygma, and then they got a dash, the future Riddler. So will we finally see that transformation from Nygma to Riddler? And as well as that, they got by you Selina Kyle / future Catwoman. I mean, she's already been called Cat by a lot of her friends, and we know she got the ability. She can run, do all that type of stuff, and I have coffee, so I'm happy. So, will we finally see? Because we know she's helping Bruce. Bruce isn't short of a pound or two. Let's be honest. He's a billionaire. And now with help of Lucius Fox, will we finally see Selina turn into Catwoman, as in have all those cool gadgets? Because it would be a very, very nice touch to be like, Bruce made her and she essentially made Batman, because she's done evil and stuff. So that would be a really good twist on it, because we know it's like a love thing between them. We all know what's going to happen. We've all seen Batman before. But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting, but they should have them two mainly and be like, right, he's going to be future Riddler, she's going to be future Catwoman. Hinting towards something here, guys. Right, Barbara Keane, Tabitha Gallivan. What I didn't know was Tigress, because it's got by a / Tigress, so she's already is that. Know what I mean? We already know she is, because she got the weapon and stuff. And Butch, I can never say his last name, so Gilzan? I don't know. Butch. We all know him as Butch. Butch is incredible. I love Butch. Butch is one of my favourite ones. And that's all he got, So, yeah, and then it's got, would we call Selina one of the city's most malevolent villains? I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I don't even think she's a villain in this. I think she's the Deadpool to Gotham, if you know what I mean. So she's like the anti-hero. She does good things for the wrong reasons. A bit like, I was trying to explain this the other day to my parents, that Falcone is a bit like that in this. He does the wrong things for the right reasons. He does bad things for the right reasons to sort of, to keep peace. Because when Gordon has to make a choice between who he's going to trust, and he chooses Falcone, it's like, right, he's the lesser of all the evils there. When he was in power, there was less crime. There was, fair enough, it was like dirty money and dirty cops and stuff like that, but there was less crime than when Maroni and Fish tried to take in. So he's like, right, I'll pick a lesser of two evils. So that kind of makes me think, right, if Jim trusts him so much, that must mean he's a bad guy doing, well, he's a good guy doing bad things for the right reasons. To like keep everyone on par, keep them on the straight line. But yeah, that's interesting how they got Selena doing that. And then, has he got anything else on this one? No, all I know is it's premiering Monday, September 19th for 8. So, yeah. Oh, sorry guys, I told you I was fighting off a cold. Yeah, that's the other thing. They've aged Ivy. So, yeah. So, I don't know how I feel about that anyway. Mainly, right, basically, how they've explained why she's getting older is one of these, if you ask me, I'm going to call them meta-humans because been watching stuff like Arrow lately as well. I love that show. But it's like, one of them touches, as if they touch you, they can drain your life and it goes into them, basically. It drains your youth, ages you, keeps them young. So, with Ivy, he tries to grab her and apparently he touches like her foot or something like that, or he touches her not for long because she's running away and it ages her like that, just bang. So it's like, you see her transform into a teenager, essentially, into like a 20-year-old. Because if you look at who's playing her, fair play, fair play, I know Poison Ivy's supposed to be like sexy and she's supposed to use that to her advantage, but Jesus Christ, fair play guys. You didn't have to age her that much. Apparently, I'm the next villain in it. Oh, there it is. This is how she turns. Following an encounter with a monster from Indian Hill, Ivy Pepper finds herself reborn and one step closer to the DC villain she's destined to become. Poison Ivy, now 19 years old, a 19-year-old woman who harnesses full power of her charms. She sets her sights on Bruce Wayne. That's interesting because she never really had a thing for Bruce Wayne in the show until now, so that's interesting. And that's very interesting as well by her because they have Jarvis Tetch is coming into it, who is the Mad Hatter. Well, I quite like because I've always wanted to see the Mad Hatter be brought into it because he's such a cool character. But he's a bit like, I don't know how to explain it. I know in the Arkham games, he's like the next Joker in line, basically how I saw him. Because in the Arkham games he's that nuts. But in this he kind of looks pretty fly and stuff like that. So no, he's got the full top hat suit, everything, he looks cool. It's going to be interesting to see if he's like a meta-human or not. That's interesting because he's used to control minds. So it's like, that's very interesting. And Jamie Chang, who I've always said she'll play Mulan, and I think she actually did it once upon a time at one point. So I'm going to shut up about her. Sorry, it's flies. Because we've had like a back door open for days because it's actually been sunnier. Yay! But yeah, apparently Jamie Chang is going to be playing Valerie Vale. Valerie Vale. Whoa. Okay. Oh, yeah, I just realised Valerie Vale, not Vicky Vale. What the hell? Unless I have a theory behind this already. What if she's Vicky Vale's mum, basically? That'd be pretty cool. Then it's got down by your end. Carmine Falcone isn't around much more, but Falcone crime family bloodline will live on in the form of young Mario Falcone. That's interesting because I was reading one. Hang on, sorry guys, I'm reading this bit. Oh, that's interesting. Basically, yeah, I read one article that said that because Dr. Tompkins has her and Lee and Jim are broken up. Apparently, she gets with this new. She starts a relationship up with this new Mario Falcone. Was interesting because, she kind of traded in cop for crook, but by here it actually says that he wants to break them two up because he likes her. So that's interesting, and that's really all it's got. No, that's all he got. And he kind of like talks about the Mad Hatter being cast in Gotham season 3 by Walking Dead Benedict Samuel. That really don't mean nothing to me, guys. Sorry, I don't watch Walking Dead that much. We'll play the classic Batman villain according to a TV line. Mad Hatter, also known as Dr. Jarvis Tetch, was created. I know he was created by them. Fox describes the character as a brilliant young hypnotist, so he does do the hypnosis thing. On the edge of madness, who is searching for his young sister Alice, who went missing in Gotham years ago. That's interesting because will we see Alice, and if so, how old will she be? Because if they are going to play it, they could actually play it off as she is one of Cat's friends. Oh, Selena, sorry. I'm used to saying Cat because on everyone calls her Cat. But the ending as well. The ending of season 2. I'm actually watching it now. That's why I laughed, because I thought I was kind of, oh my god, look, it's happening. There's a kid, and the scene is actually right by you now while I'm watching, where like Bruce Wayne walks out and he's got long hair and stuff, and it's like, what? It's like, what? Because like Jerome walks past. You know it's Jerome. Come on, there's a guy in a bloody orange jumpsuit with orange hair laughing his head off. So you know he's already brought back. He's just gonna be laying low. No offense, if I was stabbed in the neck as well, I wouldn't particularly be running around being like, yeah guys, I'm back, stab me again. Know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, in the end of season 2, there's like a young Bruce Wayne with long hair. And it's like, what? It's so many answers that need explaining in season 3. It's unbelievable. So I'm hoping they will explain them in better detail. As for season 3, I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. Gotham, I started out watching it when it first came on, when it first started. And I got about 5 episodes in, and I must have been out one night and missed the episode and tried to catch up, and I couldn't, and it just went all to shit after that. So now they've got them all on Netflix. I've just been binge watching them because I haven't been able to do much, so I've just been watching them. I've actually gone through the entire 2 series in 3 days, 2 days. 2 days. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 2 days. I was trying to think, and was it Sunday I started or was it Monday? I think if I started Sunday, then yeah, it's 3 days. Started Monday, 2 days. Because I finished this last night. And I'm still watching them now. I might actually go back and watch the first two again. Because what I done is I kind of skipped halfway into season 1 because I'd seen all the half. No, the first half. Before. So I kind of skipped halfway and kind of watching. But yeah, my theory on Gotham season 3 summed up really quickly before I wrap this video up is Jim's going to start being the detective again, what he's always wanted to be. No, the good, reliable man. Bullock is obviously going to be Bullock as normal. He's going to be the fucking drinking alcoholic. I love him so much. He's such a cool character. And I know that he's not going anywhere for a while because, hell, he's in Batman. So we know he's not going anywhere. I love him so much. Nathaniel Barnes, please please bring him back because I love him. It's like he's the person that Jim looks up to. Know what I mean? He's the one who helps Jim and understands him because they both are both jarheads, and he helps him through a lot of stuff. Barbara, please bring her back and please bring her more mental than ever before because I love her as well. The more mental she gets, the more I love her. I have a thing for crazy women by the looks of it. But like I said, they're trying to make her into the Harley, and if they bring Jerome back, they can do it in a very good way. You know what I mean? Where she is more, where they've like role reversed, so she is more inspirational in her psychotic being than he is to her. Where in the old Batman stuff, and obviously the new one, the Joker is the one who torments her and like twists her, manipulates her into doing stuff. So that'll be very, very cool to see. Ivy, obviously, I think we're going to get a lot more Ivy in this one, especially now they've recast her and they've been, well, not recast, but they've aged her and she got powers. Well, I think she always had powers. Yeah, I think she always had powers. But now she's older, you know. That'd be very interesting to see. Can't wait for that. I'm hoping Freeze comes back because I didn't like him when they first showed him and he was just a man. I was like, oh, okay, no, it's a bit, maybe an origin story going on here. And then obviously he kind of like froze himself and turned all white and pasty. Yeah, that was cool. Right, so I want to see them come back. I want to see Jerome. I don't give a crap if it's the final. I want to see him. I love him. I want to see him. Or even if like he's shown, because you know they always do a mid-season break. If they do the last episode before the mid-season break and they show him there, what would be episode 11, I do believe. Yeah, it's 22, so yeah, 11. So if they show him there, that would be perfect. Know what I mean? It'd be like hinting towards it, and then show him a little bit more at the end of season 3, as in like the episode leading up, and then the final episode. Oh, blow him out! Just give him a big open doors. I'm back. That would be very cool. And then obviously season 4 all about him. Who else do I want to see come back? Hugo Strange. I really, really, really love DB Wong's. DB or BD? Yeah, BD Wong as Hugo Strange, because you kind of got a taste of it in Jurassic World, because they started talking to him and they were like, oh my god, no, what you're doing is unnatural, and he's like, nothing we do here is natural. Most of these creatures wouldn't exist or even look the same if we went on pure genetics. And it's like, you know, from there he's a little bit crazy, so you kind of get the Hugo Strange vibe off him. And then when they were like, yeah, he is actually Hugo Strange, it was like, good choice. And I love the whole beard, bald thing. That's pretty cool, because they've gone off a Arkham City look, what I really, really like. I don't know if it's actually a comic look as well, but I love it. Whatever, I love it. Obviously Fish, now she is back, so I don't have to say that I want to see more of her, because we know we're going to get an absolute ton of her. What is good, because I like the fact she can control people, because she used to before, but now she actually can, as in all she has to do is touch them, and they're like, yeah, what do you want to do? Especially when she said to the guard, make me a grilled cheese sandwich, and he comes back with a grilled cheese sandwich, and she's like, why did you make that for me? And he's like, I have no idea. It's just like, oh, brilliant. But it's like, she's one of the characters who you can keep till the very end, because she's, oh, I could watch her all day. She's amazing. Penguin, I want to see Penguin get it. No, actually do something cool. I mean, he's gone off the rails a bit, come back on the rails, and then basically done a jump straight back off them again. And it's like, right, do something cool, bro, because at the moment he's there. That's all he's doing, he's there. Butch I love, because Butch is like everyone's bitch. He cannot catch a break, that man can't. You know, first he like shoots the woman he loves in the leg while watching her getting chucked off. By the way, that's Mooney. Then he starts working for Penguin, and Penguin chops his hand off. When he starts working for Tigress, I can't remember her name, something Galawan, and she sits on him and seduces him, and then all of a sudden he's a bitch, and then he's like, oh yeah, no, me and you will rule the streets, and then next thing Barbara comes back and he turns into the side bitch again. I just want him to get something, man. No, I feel sorry for him. No, he's trying to work his way up in the ranks, so he finally gets to the top of being king of Gotham, and then people just smack it away from him. I feel really sorry for him, let's be honest. Nigma, I want to see his final transformation into Riddler now. Stop hinting at her, get on with it. you've hinted at it now through season 1, sort of entirety of season 2, in fact. Especially after he finally when he kills Kristen, and he goes a bit insane. He starts, really after he kills Geordie, Detective Geordie, Officer Geordie, whatever the guy's name is. After he kills him, and then he starts going a bit nuts, and then he starts killing, then he strangles Kristen while trying to shut her up. That's like, okay, now you got off on. And then he kills that guy in the woods while he's trying to bury her body. It's just like, right, fair enough, you've kind of gone insane. And then he started spray painting with his signature question mark. It was like, right, just get to it. We know you turn into Riddler. You don't have to hint anymore. We know it. Get on. But so I'm hoping to finally see that transformation, because otherwise they're just going to drag it out and people are going to get bored. And I've said, no. But yeah, apart from that, I haven't really got any more slacking off to do with it. Apart from them dragging out the Bruce stuff and the pissing Riddler, I love the series. It's incredible what they can do. Like I said, timeline wise, they've kind of taken it and chucked it all to shit, because Harvey Dent is like, what, 25, 28, you know? So that's kind of gone all to shit, because he's supposed to be like the same age as Bruce. But no, I like what he's slowly doing, especially like Mr. Freeze, because there was no age on him. He was always older than Bruce. There was no question that he was older. What I want Jonathan Crane to come back as well, because we saw it in season 1, I do believe it was, or was it season 2? No, season 1, where Dr. Crane, all you hear is the guy's name being Dr. Crane. You're like, oh yeah, Scarecrow, and you find out this, what's his name, Todd Crane, the dad of Jonathan Crane, and you see him inject Jonathan with a fear toxin and be like, look, after you've done this, you will not be scared no more. And to have Jonathan go through that traumatic experience, that would be very, very cool to bring back. You know what I mean? I really, really love the guy who plays Jonathan Crane, and it's like him becoming a doctor and stuff. That would be incredible. But yeah, apart from that, I can't really think of stuff I really want to happen. Court of Owls stuff, I want them to do tidy, because I personally don't know about it, so I kind of want them to explain to me what the hell's going on, what's this organisation, why even wear the owl masks, and who are these people, know what I mean? And I'm hoping they do it in such a way that people like me who don't really follow the comics will understand it. The only comic I've ever followed is The Killing Joke, and I've actually got that now on film. But I won't get into, because a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do like it. It's a touchy subject. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any theories on it, especially with like Bruce or Jim, or especially Jerome, because I could never get enough of that guy. He's incredible. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm fanboying over him. But yeah, if you have any theories regarding season 3 and what do you think is going to happen, what has been speculated, what has been confirmed, or even your ideas, comment down below. And I will hopefully do another video very soon, because I have time off. Yay! I'm feeling a bit better. So yeah, guys, I will see you next video. Bye.